Hey guys, so I wanted to get on here and make a video about the 5 things. Well, because there's been more than 5 things, but like I guess the top 5 things that I've incorporated in my daily life that has helped me deal with anxiety and depression. I've dealt with anxiety and depression at different times in my life, on and off, and I've gotten to know them two pretty well, and it took for me to make certain changes and develop certain habits in order to, you know what I'm saying, not have to deal with them, um or not have to deal with them as frequently or as often or whatever. So here you go. So I have a list right here, so if I look over here, that's what that is. So the first thing that I want to bring up is me developing a relationship with the Most High, with Source, with God, with the universe, whatever you want to call it. So this tip is not something that you can tangibly, physically do, obviously, but for me personally, now, if you're not someone that believes in a higher power, then, I respect that. That's fine. But I do. And for me, I've learned on this journey, especially at times where I'm confused and I'm lost and I don't know what the hell's going on because I'm just a human being. Like, I don't know. I call on God. I ask God for assistance. I ask God to show me the way. I ask God to help me heal whatever feelings I'm having or whatever. And 10 times out of 10, I've always received a sense of healing or release or whatever, right, from that connection with God that I have. I began developing my relationship with the Most High and back around 2018. And it's been an ongoing journey developing my relationship with God. I'm still developing my relationship with God. But definitely this has become a huge part of my life. Every single day I acknowledge the Most High, and every single day I believe that God is helping me to heal myself, especially in regards to like past trauma with anxiety and depression. So the second thing that I have on my list that has definitely helped, which is something that you can physically do, is working out, going to the gym, or finding a source of movement in that way, whether it's just jogging, cardio, physically actually going to the gym, whether it's Pilates, whether it's yoga, something. I truly believe that the body is made to move. That's why emotions are just, energy in motion. Is the body is meant to move, is meant to move, not just for the sake of moving, but because it helps to move that energy around in our bodies. It helps to release the energy, the stuck, stagnant energy that we have in our chakras. And I really believe that we should be exercising every single day. Like, there's not an excuse. You don't have to go hard every day. For me, I fell in love with the gym. It became a passion of mine. So, you know, I can go kind of hard in the gym, but you don't have to every day. And I do want to say, because a lot of people tend to tell me how they struggle with being consistent in the gym and stuff. I feel like the hardest part about the gym is getting there. It's like physically getting yourself to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Because once you're there, you can get something done, no matter if it's just a treadmill walk. Like, you can begin that journey of building your relationship with the gym, but getting there is the hardest part. So it would be helpful, I believe, to find whatever motivates you to get there, right? For me, it was the results. Like, for me, it was seeing other women with like amazing bodies, natural bodies, that inspired me, and seeing my own personal results and how the gym makes me feel. Like, when you work out, you release hormones that help you to feel better, chemicals in your body that help to boost your mood, and it's just so much connected with working out. So that's definitely been a huge part of my journey that has helped me with anxiety and depression. The third thing that I have is being in nature. So unfortunately, since I live in a city type of area, I'm not in nature as much as I would like to be. But Definitely like grounding, being able to put your feet on the bare earth in the bare dirt and ground and connect with Mother Nature has been a huge thing that has helped with anxiety and depression, because your root chakra is what's connected to fear and feeling insecure or unstable, not having that security in your life, not having that safety or protection or provision in your life. So when you're able to connect that chakra with the bare surface of the earth, it helps you to heal those areas. So being in nature, definitely, just the vibration, the frequency of nature, the frequency that Mother Nature carries is very, very healing. The sound of water, that's why a lot of people love to listen to the sound of rain when it's raining outside, and things of that nature is super healing. So definitely would recommend that. The fourth thing that I have is taking supplements. So I am not a medical specialist. I am not a doctor, none of that. So ask your doctor, consult with your doctor with whatever you're going to be ingesting and taking into your body. But I definitely but taking supplements has helped me. I've been a herbalist girl for a while now. Different types of teas, supplements, different types of food, things of that nature that I've grown to love, and love my body as well. They love my body as well. Things such as ashwagandha is an amazing herb that helps you with anxiety, specifically anxiety, and like sleep, if you have any trouble with sleeping and things like that. Lion's mane is an amazing one as well. Different ones, there's different things. Just taking care of your body overall is a huge thing, inside and out. So as you're working out, you should also be paying attention to what you're putting in your body, because your food does dictate your moods and your hormones and how the chemicals in your body are being released and so forth. I'm not a specialist on these things, guys. This is just personal experience, like going from how I used to literally wake up angry, literally wake up in these terrible moods, like mood swings, anxiety, like deep depressions, like so many things. And now I'm just like on the other side of that, still a human being, still working on things, still growing, but a huge difference from like how I was back in like 2016, 2015 and stuff like that. The last thing that I have on this list is a mindset change. Now, this is something that's more so a more long-term change, because changing your mindset, oh my gosh, like you have to deal with the conditionings that your community and your society poured into you. You have to release those traumas and do that inner work. It takes time. It is definitely discipline. It's crazy because I used to always think that I wasn't a disciplined person, but looking at how consistent I am in the gym and how consistent I am with my inner work, I am extremely disciplined, because it's like you can like doing your inner work is different. You got to be different for something like that, but it definitely helps, because things such as affirmations, giving yourself affirmations and reprogramming your mind to believe the truth of life, which is love, which is peace, which is prosperity and abundance, and teaching your body and your brain and your nervous system to accept these concepts as something that you can have in your life. And it takes time. Like, I'm still learning. I'm still in the process of doing that. There's some areas that I feel so much better in. There's some areas that I'm still working on. I'm being completely transparent. But again, just from my personal experience, committing myself to reprogramming my mind from the lack and poverty mindset that I was given when I was younger, and so many other things, and working on releasing that and trusting my inner being, trusting the truest desires that I have in my heart, that my spirit and that God gives me, so that I can align myself with that. And something that I do want to add that I didn't realize is this. So when you're doing your inner work, right, and you're changing your mindset, you're doing the affirmations, you're crying out whatever you need to cry out, you're releasing the things, you're healing yourself, I've realized that your nervous system, like as a human being, your nervous system has its own separate capacity. So for example, I just want to say this before I close out this video. So I I've been blessed enough to take time away from working a 9 to 5 at certain points in my life. It was a decision that I made for myself in order for me to focus on healing. And it was a sacrifice that I had to make, but it was a sacrifice that benefited me. Whatever. So at one point in my life where I wasn't working, I spent a lot of time of doing inner work, working through these things, journaling, healing, meditating, stuff like that. And there was a point where I like overloaded. And what I mean by that is I wasn't like really hanging out with anybody. Like I was just like super isolated doing my inner work. But I learned very quickly that there is a level as like too much. What I mean by that is like our bodies can only like, it only has the capacity to do but so much changing of our belief systems at one time, because it's just too much. So say for example, if I'm like all week for 5 days straight, 7 days straight, just journaling, meditating, doing the inner work, like piling it on but not being physically present in earth and like grounding myself and being a part of life, like, you see what I'm saying, just kind of like isolated doing this, it's like my nervous system got overloaded and it was just too much for me. Like my body just couldn't handle it. So I'm just saying this to say, when you're doing your inner work, there is no rush, is what I'm trying to say. Because I was rushing when I was doing that. I was trying to like heal and hurry up so I can have the life that I desire. But God showed me very quickly that there is no rush. Like you have to go at the pace of your body, depending on what the trauma is, depending on what you're trying to heal. You know, different things take different times, and you have to go at the pace of what your body is allowing you to go. There's no rush. You see what I'm saying? So I definitely just wanted to say that before I close out, because it's no fun. It's no fun trying to rush the process, but like you're doing more harm than good anyway to your body. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. These were 5 things that I've incorporated in my daily life that definitely have helped me with my anxiety and my depression that I've dealt with when I was younger, a couple years ago. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one, maybe, if you subscribe, maybe. So yeah, thank you.